There's literally a picture of her in a sundress, and you can see her cock and balls.
Okay. Well,
see, I never believed.
No, you can't, bro. Hold up. All right, guys. Welcome back to the 12th podcast on the channel. Now, it's been like 5 days, and Brock was getting upset because he wasn't getting a call for another podcast.
It's been a minute.
What?
It's been a minute.
It has. Like 5 days, 5 or 6 days. But we have a series of topics today, and this is our first conspiracy podcast. And even though you guys didn't do your research, it's okay, because you can still apply your intellectual knowledge. I just did some minor research. I didn't, study it for a couple days or anything like that.
Like 30 minutes before.
Yeah. Well, I did some yesterday.
Oh.
I finished it. So, probably an hour total. But, it's not that, super in-depth, but whatever.
It'll get the job done.
It will. So, first up on the list. Apparently, Jake Paul called out Conor McGregor.
Oh, I saw that video on Instagram.
When he, went off for $50 million. What do you guys think about $50 million for a fight? I don't know what, I'm trying to think of, Floyd Mayweather's past fights. I don't know how much those were worth.
I think his were 90 something.
Were they?
Yeah.
I don't know about fight money like that, but $50 million I know is a lot of money for anything.
Yeah.
So
he's definitely not funding it though.
Who, Jake?
Yeah.
You think he's getting investors or something?
Yeah.
How could you get investors though if you know what I'm saying?
They invested in it because he said they had the 1.8 million $50 pay-per-view buys on the last fight, so they brought in $80 million. So they just need investors to pay McGregor.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about investors, they invest in Jake and they end up giving a series of investors give him $50 million to put down for the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why would they? That wouldn't be an investment. That'd be a gamble.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, because that Tyson fight was they said that Jake Paul started with 80-something million that they brought in with pay-per-view.
And they said
I wonder how much they got of that each though.
Who? Jake and
probably 3 or 4 million.
They said that who was it? Triller or someone, or there was an article, or you told me or something, that most of the people watching the fight were watching for Jake and not watching for Mike. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think anybody would want to see that.
Yeah, because I think Logan Paul on his podcast said Jake made 3 or 4 million from that fight.
Oh, I didn't hear him say an actual number. All right. Well, what have you guys been up to lately? What did you do this weekend?
What I do this weekend? Just hung out with some friends.
Where at?
Got a little rowdy.
Where'd you go?
Went to a buddy's house. Hung out in the garage. Had some brewskis.
Some brewskitos?
Yeah.
You have a giant thing in your giant trash can in your garage full of beer cans, correct?
Correct.
And that's...
What is this interrogation? Correct?
You did okay. No, I think that's kind of clean. That
it is.
They're all in there.
I want to build it up super full.
It's a giant. Isn't it one of those brute trash cans? It's probably not.
It's just a basic trash can
that you roll out into the street. No, I'm trying to get
it's when you roll into the street. I'm trying to fill it up with beer cans.
Yeah.
Maybe do something cool with it or something.
Are you gonna donate those for charity?
Or sell them for money at the aluminum plant?
Oh wait, you could.
It's $50 a pound.
Is it?
Yeah.
I bet
that's what my cousin does.
If you filled up that
he has
entire
one of those things
thing,
where you put it in there and you smash it, so it's small,
and puts them into squares or cubes or whatever.
Circles?
Yeah. Circles.
If you smash an individual can, it goes into a circle.
No, I thought you were talking about pouring them all into a thing and then.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God. I have an interesting story for you guys. So there's this 32-year-old man in Florida. Again, with these random ass stories I just find on fucking Google. The last one, the guy who got hit by a car 3 times. Well, this one, this man's name is Jonathan Hernandez. You can look up the story yourself. But he was attempting to rob. I'm not, the story isn't fully clear. I read the entire article and it still doesn't make sense. but apparently he was trying to rob, or not rob, but like burgle. Whatever. You know what I fucking mean. He was trying to burgle a house because he's a burglar.
Yeah.
Right? So he's trying
to... like present tense.
Yeah. No one uses burgle. So he was trying to get into a house and he was trying to go through the window and the window fell. Like the sliding, like it slid up and it slid down and it fell on his neck and he died. Oh. But the story isn't clear because somebody said, this man named Tyrone Lane, he told the station that he and Jonathan were friends, and Jonathan was not a burglar, nor a thief, nor a bad guy.
Why would they call him a burglar?
But here's the thing. I don't know if Tyrone Lane was the guy that Jonathan was the guy's house that Jonathan was trying to get into.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just like a...
What if it was like his friend? He was like, yo, bro, just going through the window. I left it open. And his friend died.
Or
what would you do?
Killed him.
No.
What if they went...
Or that. That could be...
And then he was just like, yeah, he's trying to get through my window and like it fell on his neck.
Damn.
That could be it.
And like they weren't even friends. He just like killed a random guy.
He said, yeah, we were actually really good friends.
He had to like catch a body on the street in order to get like street cred.
Yeah.
So he had to like slam someone's neck in a window.
Oh man.
My gosh. I've heard of that happening before though. Like, because I was in like criminal justice classes in college and like
a window dropping or what happening?
Like something like that, like them getting injured while burgling a house.
Oh yeah.
And then them like trying to sue the house.
I was like, is that the chair? And they tried to what? They tried to sue the house?
Yeah, even though they were burgling it. And a few people won.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Imagine you get robbed, right? And then someone sues you for getting injured in your house. That doesn't even make any sense because you shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah, but it's like before they walk into the door, like a dog attacks them or something, or some stupid shit like that.
That's like, that doesn't even make any sense though, because like you'd be on their property.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any interesting stories that you've read recently or unrecent? I don't give a freak.
That video I sent you like a long time ago, like a month ago. Where that
that one.
The dog was getting eaten by Alright, so a pet dog was getting eaten and drowned by an alligator.
Oh yeah. That was like
and this old savage old man walked up in there, opened the alligator's mouth open and let the dog free and it lived.
It was like a pipsqueak.
And he had a cigar in his mouth the whole time and it didn't fall out.
Straight
He just like
savage.
manhandled that bitch.
I sent that video to my mom.
She was like emotional.
She was like, thank God. Like with like the praise hands and like the happy face. It's like fried.
But your grandma was.
Oh yeah, I told my grandma about it. She's like, oh my gosh.
She's like, I've seen that. I saw that on the news.
She did?
No.
Your grandma's like up to date for some reason.
Facebook.
What the fuck? Your grandma's like weirdly like in the know. That's freaking weird. God, for how old she is? I go, damn. Knows quite a bit. When you said like a dog, I don't know why. I was thinking of the video that you sent me a while ago of the guy who got his face bit off by a polar bear.
I don't think that's real.
It wasn't? I thought you
remember when that guy literally like got mauled by a bear and was like sitting there like, I'm okay.
His face was ripped off.
Like, I'm okay.
Yeah, let's make this clear. This guy's face was completely torn off of the bone. So and like all this flesh was like off of his face.
Like so he just got eaten by a bear.
Eaten.
Not like
he shoot it and killed it though, right?
Yeah. He shot it in the head or something like that.
Yeah, he shot it and then it died. So then he was laying there injured with his face mauled off. And I don't think it's real.
But it already like clawed his face. Is that possible?
It looks like, dude, there's no way. Like his jaw was like missing and he was like not in pain.
Well, that's adrenaline. That can happen.
No,
do you think adrenaline is that powerful?
He was literally talking like, yeah, I
he
killed
was.
that motherfucker.
He was. No, like it was literally a video, like a selfie style video of his face bare, like no skin. And he was like, freaking shot that fucking thing. And they're like, I was like, how the fuck are you? Why are you recording right now?
Yeah, it's like, why aren't you going to the hospital?
Well, he was in the middle. I don't think he could because there wasn't one around. But still, that's
Pull
freaking
a picture
weird.
up here.
Yeah, we'll throw a picture up. It's going to be pretty gruesome, dude.
Graphic.
Warning.
You have to put graphic
Warning. We're putting a warning sign up now. All right. Now we're showing the picture.
Right here.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's freaking gross.
So just let us know if you think it's real or fake.
It could be fucking real. I don't know, though. You know what I'm saying? Some people get, like, their freaking legs torn off. So, like, why would a face be any different?
I don't believe it. I just don't.
Speaking of not believing, what time is it? Damn, we're already 10 minutes in this hoe. Jeez, god dang. All right, we have a huge topic for today, and it's the title of this video, and it is the question of who built the pyramids. There's a lot of conspiracies on the pyramids, most of them regarding aliens, because people think aliens built them. I forget, I didn't look up the time frame that when did the Egyptians exist? It's like BC, right?
I cannot fact check that.
Something BC or AD or something, whatever, one of those time things.
So the pyramids were supposedly built by the Egyptians.
Supposedly?
Supposedly, keyword. But the pyramids, each block in the pyramids, like what? Like a ton.
Yeah, the
like
block,
2,000 pounds a block.
The block was
and
like
it's up like what, 200 feet in the air?
Size of this, more than 250 or 200 feet in the air, bro. Like they were like the size of this table right here.
Yeah,
a huge block.
I mean, it could have just taken a lot of labor. Could have been magic.
Like, bro, an entire could have been magic.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't consider that. That is a possibility.
They had witchcraft.
They have like sorcery, dude, and that we don't have.
A lot of people say it's aliens.
But do you think the aliens came down and built it, or do you think they just like dropped it?
But that's that.
And the other weird thing is, across the earth is pyramids of the same design across the entire globe, around the same time area.
So that means multiple civilizations across the entire world that had no connection whatsoever, unless Christopher Columbus himself was boating across the world. No, maybe not Christopher Columbus, but someone was boating across the world, across the lands. Yeah. Not the lands.
Fact, if you look at
freaking water, but
Egyptian hieroglyphics, you can see in their drawings UFO spaceships.
Is it UFO spaceships?
They look like UFOs. Like little spaceships, like the little circle.
Let's try to throw up some pictures. Well, throw up some pictures. Do these look like spaceships?
I mean, I think it's really hard for them to build the pyramid like that. But
okay, let's consider
2,000 men.
But more than that, because it was an entire civilization.
Yeah, we're gonna need some labor on this one.
And not even just
one bean a person. They get paid like a couple beans an hour.
Couple beans? Oh, because that was their currency.
Beans.
He said a couple beans. You like go home and boil them and eat them
on lunch.
No, they have to like collect a whole week and then they get to eat on Friday.
They like go on lunch and eat their beans.
They have like a bag of beans. Isn't that weird? The world before currency, and now we have currency, and everything revolves around a piece of paper that we like idealize.
And the pyramids were tombs for the mummies.
Do what? You have like a piece of fuzz hanging from your beard. Oh, there it is.
It was from my face mask. Thanks, COVID.
There it is. No, but we do have something to consider here. So, for my research, it says that first of all, they used like beams and shit to like use what's it called?
Pulley.
Yeah, a pulley system, and also like beams to like push it up. Or what's the freaking word?
Leverage?
Yeah, to use leverage to get the blocks up there. Yeah. But there's also something else that says they built ramps the size so the ramps were like massive, and they went up the pyramid, the side of the pyramid. So like here's like the pyramid, right? And then we'll throw like a picture up right here, but then there's like a massive ramp, right? Mm-hmm. Like a freaking massive ramp that's like not very steep because they have to bring up the things, but there's no evidence of the ramps. So either they took the ramps completely down after they were done, which I don't know why the fuck they would do that, because the ramps are like the size of the pyramid because they have to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? So they continue building the ramps as each level of the pyramid went up to slide the thing up.
Okay, but how would you slide however heavy the blocks were up there?
With a pulley system? With the pulley system and the leverage?
There's like 500 guys hanging over the edge with a rope.
And they said they use camels.
They're not that strong of animals, I thought.
And like multiple camels.
I felt like jackasses are stronger.
He said jackasses? He said get a couple jackasses from the desert. We'll have them pull this damn block up. How do they make the blocks? How do they even make those
sand,
blocks?
water, and fucking rocks.
They all just freaking patted them down into these massive blocks.
They probably made like molds.
Well, maybe they just like made the mold on there. Maybe they didn't have to like push
like
all
molded
the block.
it in?
No, like they set molds and you fill it in, let it harden up.
Oh,
wait, I wonder if everyone's ever thought of that.
Took the pieces away.
Yeah.
They probably made the wood wood.
They built
molds,
the wood pyramid and they like
poured in the
poured
shit.
like block templates around it.
Yeah,
and they let it dry.
Shit,
that's like possible.
Damn, that's actually. I never would have thought about that before this.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Damn.
No historians have ever. I'm the first.
I don't think anybody would ever think that. I think they're like, oh, aliens, or they built a ramp, but there's no proof of a ramp, like, ever. And how the fuck are you going to move the ramp away if you need the ramp to move the blocks up?
The wheel wasn't even invented at that time.
No, you don't understand. The ramp isn't like a ramp that you just fuck like.
Yeah, I know.
A small ramp.
I know. It's like fucking like straight, like flat, massive.
It's literally like a fucking pyramid itself, like tilted on the side.
Okay, but they weren't using camels in Mexico for the pyramids, though.
Oh yeah,
they're a lot smaller though too.
The other pyramids, like the ones in Mexico, Africa, and then Egypt.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, if they didn't, they could have used horses.
Oh.
Or they could have used like freaking other cattle.
Yeah, but what made them want to build a pyramid?
That is true.
Across the entire globe.
An exact same structure. And also,
because they're not going to be like, wow, let's build a square. We can't walk up it. Well, you can walk up the triangle.
A pyramid is not like very useful though as like a structure. I feel like.
I think it's a way to worship their gods.
Yeah,
I don't know that much about like the religious part of it.
That was like the pyramids were used for tombs for the pharaohs. I know in Egypt for the pharaohs and then for the pharaohs' queens. So like that was like their tomb. It's just fucking weird because now we have like tiny ass little tombstones that are sold for like thousands of dollars.
Our culture is so dead in America.
It is. Like you want to remember your grandma or something, bro? You literally have like.
No, I'm like we don't have any like pyramids, monuments, statues.
Oh, in America,
like our churches are so boring looking compared to like over in like Italy.
It's because
their
we were discovered
like
last.
They built like marble churches in like the 1300s.
Yeah, because we weren't discovered until 1492.
We're over here building like wood churches with like brick. They look like boring.
Because we're late.
Like they don't have any meaning to them. It's like a basic retail commercial building.
I feel like we're.
That's the way the world is going now. With like just
there's like no spiritual connection. The inside is
there's no spiritual connection.
The inside is boring.
The block needs to be hand laid by someone's grandpa to have a spiritual connection.
It's like what's going on in this country,
I feel like we're more vengeful in America though. So like maybe we had that shit, and then we're so vengeful and against each other that like we just tore it all down.
Who knows history's real?
The people who wrote the books. That's literally the only thing. How do you? That is true. Like history isn't real unless it's like
like how do we actually know it's real?
And it's kind of like a game of telephone.
The only thing we have is like artifacts and documents that are in museums.
Okay, but
and then based around those are ideas. Sorry, based around those are like ideas of like what we thought that they were. What were you saying?
It's like a bad game of telephone.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like the game telephone you played as kids where, like, you whisper it in someone's ear and by the end it's all, like, warped and stuff like that. I mean, we've been talking about the same thing over and over. There's more and more books written about it. So I feel like everything is just, like, if not completely warped, just, like, slightly warped to the point where it's, like...
Because people, like, pass on their variation of the story over and over again.
It's like an educated hypothesis.
That's freaking weird. Because, like, what if dinosaurs were actually, like, feathered beasts and not reptiles? How do you know that they were reptiles?
Did you see that one alligator that was spotted in Florida?
No.
It's massive.
What is it, like the megalodon?
Dude, yeah, it's like...
Is it called the megalodon?
Dude, the legs are, like, as tall as that fucking fridge.
They have the skeleton that was at, like, the Children's Museum of the giant shark.
Alive.
Or the giant
Yeah, it's like that
alligator.
size.
Then that's fucked. But then again, like this, bro. Where though? In
Florida,
sea?
like it was on a golf course in Florida.
Oh, yeah. That's the one who like got the dog, and the old man said it was like massive. It was like 1,000 pounds. No, but the ocean is highly undiscovered.
The ocean's freaky.
Just think, there's like I don't know what percentage we haven't like discovered or whatever.
But there's more surface area in the land that's not covered by water.
Also, the water in the ocean. You know how like the oceans are like eroding things, eroding the land and like taking over the land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck does that water keep coming from?
Huh?
Where does that water keep coming from?
Rain.
Yeah, but if it's
What
in
do
an
you
ecosystem
mean?
and it's cycling through them, where the fuck is the water coming from? How the fuck is water multiplying and taking over the lands?
Is it? I didn't think
Mm-hmm.
it was.
Yeah.
Have you read?
Like the shores are like receding. I saw this like
So the sea level is rising.
yeah. But like how is the sea level rising without like water being produced? If it's in the cycle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What if?
I don't know the scientific.
What if our core?
I guess waves are like eating away.
On the land could be sinking too.
Like to the core.
Is there a core?
Is there a core? What if our our Earth is just like filled with water in the center?
There's just like a bunch of computers in there, like running the
A
simulation.
bunch of people? An alien? An
Computers.
alien task force is inside
It's just
of
a
the Earth,
single alien.
running the Earth.
Every
There's
alien when they're
lizards in
born.
there.
There's lizard people? There's lizard people from the dinosaur age? What?
I thought of another good one.
What?
Michelle Obama is a man.
Why is Michelle Obama a man?
There's literally so much evidence.
I did see
What's
one
the
the other
fucking
way.
evidence?
There's literally
then.
a picture of her in a sundress, and you can see her cock and balls.
Okay. Well,
See, I never believed.
no, you can't, bro.
Look
Throw
it
the
up.
picture
dude.
up here.
I
Throw
got
the picture right here.
of the one of her in
Yeah.
a sundress.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You
Let's
know-
put a censorship first. We're gonna
No, it's
display
covered by
this image.
clothes.
Okay, never mind. It's up there.
Yeah.
God.
But like, see, I didn't believe
I can like
it.
see that because she's like big, but there's big women. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
are like the size of men.
And I didn't believe
So-
it for the longest time. But then, like, now circulating, I've seen lately, is a picture of Obama with one of his childhood friends. And it's a dude.
And it looks just.
And
like
it
Michelle
looks
Obama.
just like Michelle Obama. Like, the face is the exact same.
So do you think she's a not a transgender, but like a what's it called? Like a drag queen type thing?
I think it's...
It's
Wouldn't it be-
transgender. Yeah.
No, because she wouldn't change
That's
genders.
sex change.
Well, yeah.
What's transgender then?
Transgenders, you act like the other gender.
That's what it is.
And you
I thought
say-
it was like you
can
have.
say like I could say I'm a female right now, then I'm transgender.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess she's transgender. I thought it was like I thought transgender was like when they switch their genitals.
No,
That's just like the
that's
full,
that's like a full 100% transgender, like
That's like
sex change and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So
We
that's
really-
why you believe it is because of all the evidence of the sundress picture.
Well, there's like, it's not just the sundress picture. There's like a bunch of pictures like that.
Yeah, but bro, someone could have edited those pictures.
Yeah.
Someone could have edited those pictures and like put a freaking shadow on
But
there.
the
You know
one,
what I'm saying?
the one of Obama and the like his guy friend from his childhood looking exactly like Michelle. That one was
That
like,
sounds kind of sketch, but it could
that
be her
one-
brother or something.
yeah.
Or her
Another
dad.
one too. All the
Something.
chicken we're starting to eat is not really chicken.
I believe that because, like, honestly, when you think about it, think about how many chickens there has to be on planet Earth to
Yeah.
feed the
I
humans.
saw this thing that said we eat like 1 billion chicken wings a year.
That's insane. There's not that many fucking chickens with wings.
That's like
We just
There's
ate,
only
that's
two
like-
wings on a
that's
chicken.
like 15% of the world population.
we just ate 20.
That's
So
there's only two wings on a chicken, unless they snap it into like two pieces of each wing.
yeah. So
So what, like 4 wings
Yeah.
on a chicken? But like the fuck?
It's like 250 million chickens. I mean,
doesn't sound right.
It's like sketch. It goes into like fast food, like how fast food is just like the chicken nuggets are like ground up, just like which that is chicken. Technically, it's chicken, but like.
they just add some extras,
So what do you think?
some fillers.
So what do you think the chicken breast is when we go to the store and there's like chicken breast?
I think that's more real chicken, but like when you eat like the chicken nuggets from the grocery store or like fast food, that's what I think is like bio lab created.
What do you mean? Like like the filler
Like
that's
it's all
put in it
just,
is
like,
created.
man-made meat in a lab.
Does it have the
I
same
just watched a video
nutrients?
on it the other night.
Does it have the same
I'm not
nutrients?
sure.
Oh, well, it has the same nutrients, and I feel like it's not necessarily bad.
Yeah. It's kind of like when McDonald's came out
Unless it's
a couple years ago and was like, now made with 100% real chicken. And it was like...
It says now made, but like previously it wasn't.
Also,
and
the
everybody's like,
fluoride.
what the fuck?
What'd you say?
Fluoride in your toothpaste. People think it's put in there to kill you and like lower your lifespan.
What does fluoride do again? Is
in
that
your toothpaste?
Yeah, but isn't fluoride protect the enamel? Is that the purpose of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does something with your teeth. I don't know it exactly.
I thought it did. Whatever. Whenever I used to go to dentist.
And then there's also there's fluoride in the Dasani water.
This isn't freaking Dasani, but like, what the fuck does
it.
fluoride do though?
Because if you open a bottle of Dasani,
You're gonna
it's
die.
carbonated. It's carbonated. You hear it fizz. It's only in Dasani. I watched a video on it. They opened like 10 different water bottles. And they opened the Dasani when it went. Psh.
So yeah, but is fluoride cause carbonation or
It was
what?
either that or it was like, yeah, it was fluoride.
What does fluoride do? Does it kill you?
Oh no, it wasn't fluoride.
The fuck was it then?
Some chemical. I forget what it's called.
Maybe it wasn't fluoride.
Sorry.
But if
Fact
fluoride
check.
is in Dasani, maybe Dasani's just looking out for your teeth.
Maybe.
There's another one too.
You're not supposed to ingest fluoride though. I know because they
planes?
spit it out.
Wait, let's save some for the next podcast. Relax. You're just going on.
What'd you say?
And on.
You said the planes?
The planes that you see them in the sky, the jet streams that come out.
Yeah.
They say it like alters the weather. They can control the weather with it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. And
I mean, I can't
it
like
looks normal to the
deny
human
it,
eye
but,
because like, oh, it's just coming from a plane. It's just the the smoke,
just
the
like
exhaust,
the
whatever.
fumes coming off the
Yeah.
plane. But really, it's.
That doesn't make sense.
I
though.
don't think they can change an entire atmosphere with a plane.
Like, think of it this way.
Yeah, but there's like 100,000 planes flying. Not 100,000, but
I mean, so
Why
does
is
it
it-
change in a certain spot? Because I mean, like, I lived across from an airport, and the weather seemed normal.
yeah, but that was like this is more like commercial planes.
Can we just talk about how it's December and it hasn't snowed yet? And last year, I got like a snap memory the other day. It wasn't like the other day anymore, but it was in November. But it was snowy in November. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, but like,
It's only supposed to be a little bit.
is global warming fucking real?
Where I'm from, up north, it's like snowed multiple times.
Yeah, it's already snowed
Yeah, because it's
north.
up north. But like here, like we got snow last year at like in November.
That's like already almost Christmas with no snow.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
And like, what,
is
a
nice.
few days ago it was like 50, 60
I
degrees
go, they're
out.
altering the weather, bro. What can I say?
You think they're altering the weather?
It's the planes,
They
bro.
like
it's
made
the
it
planes.
not snow.
Which I'm thankful for.
Dang, we kind of like got off the topic of the pyramids. Can I state some of this evidence before we get away from this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so the pyramids, right? The pyramids are in the structure of a freaking, what's it called? A pyramid. with the formation, each side is a triangle, right? And in order to make a triangle, you need a freaking right angle. And in order to make, this right angle with the triangle and all this, you need pi. Right? 3.14, which wasn't created until 1700.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
There's no right angles in the pyramids.
In order to make it, yeah.
Yeah, there is. That's
They're
how
cute.
No, like in the center. Like the center, you know what I'm saying? From the center
And
up,
it's like perfectly equal?
down from the side. Yeah. So how the freak
Wait,
did they
what?
make the pyramid? Yeah. How did they make the pyramid if they didn't have
Why
pi?
would they need pi?
Because they
Because
needed
they had the
pi to make the
measurements.
calculation to measure the pyramid to create it.
Like,
Unless they started just starting throwing blocks together and they're like, oh fuck.
I don't remember
Look.
using pi. Measuring a
For a triangle?
that's how, what?
I thought that was for a circle.
I think it is for a circle too.
Yeah, it's for a circle.
No, it is for a circle too, but I think it's definitely for a triangle.
You mean the, like, Pythagorean
I remember
theorem?
the one half.
I think the
H,
Pythagorean
one half
theorem
H
is also part of
times
something,
whatever
but-
width gets the surface area of a triangle.
The
Wait, what?
Pythagorean theorem. I
Yeah.
can't say that word.
There's no pi. There's no pi in that theorem.
Yeah, there is.
All right, look it up.
All right, we'll throw a freaking picture up here. Is the camera? Okay. But I don't know. Pi wasn't created until 1700, and the pyramids were created in AD, BC, whatever the freak. So obviously that information wasn't given unless aliens did it. So,
Or time traveler.
or Time traveler.
Oh,
We're a time traveler. That's actually
big.
Can we just talk about teleportation?
Teleportation?
3 different
dimensions?
waves of areas and dimensions and time zones.
That'd be sick. See, like, I keep seeing this thing, like, it's like a stupid, cheesy Facebook post, but it's like, you know, nobody's come back from my past to tell me that I'm doing things the wrong way. Or, like, come to me from my future.
Wait,
like,
what?
future me has not time traveled to me to tell me my things are not bad. Or, like, that I'm doing something really wrong. So
Is
it can't
future
be
you,
that
like,
wrong.
Is future you the form, it's like someone else in the form of you? I mean,
I think it changes.
You in the form of someone else?
I think it changes every decision you make. Like, you know?
Like, you see someone that, like, you look up to that you think is going to be the next you in the future? Or what are you saying?
Wait, what?
Are you talking about, like if I, like, met some freaking dude who was, like, older than me and he was like, yo, like, do this, or you're doing good in life or something?
No.
Like, that's, like, a version. What are you talking about, then?
I'm saying, like, future me has not come back, traveled back in time to tell me that I'm fucking things up. So I'm not doing anything too bad.
How do you know that it duplicates yourself? How do you know you can't go back to your conscious? Like, why would
we just, like, totally lost each other.
We're like, what?
All 3 of us are talking about different
Why would there be
things.
2 of you, though? Like, why would there be another one of you in the room?
Hold on. Don't keep talking.
Don't move. Just stay in the same position.
Why would there be another one of you in the room?
Because, well, it'd be like me, but older.
Yeah, but you never leave your body.
Yeah.
So you'd be coming back in time.
That's why I said, what if it's someone who's already here but is just older? Like, I'm, like, 21 and maybe someone was, like, 50 and they were looking at me, but they were, like, me in a future sense, but, like, not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but
no.
that... Then what the frick are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, you know, like the stereotypical movies? Like, think of Back to the Future.
Yeah, we're like, oh, you're freaking... Someone comes back and they're like, yo, like, don't eat the candy bar.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then, like, you'll be better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, is that... That's not real.
Who says it's not?
Because I've never... No one has ever seen someone pull up and be like, yo, like, you're doing good. See you later. And then they freaking walk out your front door and you're like,
you see the exact replica of yourself?
Yeah, you like walk to the front door, you're like, where'd he go? And he's like, just gone. Just like freaking disappeared into the thin air.
I don't know. It could. I mean, those people are in mental hospitals now. Insane asylums.
What if, like, one of those people who
Yeah, so that's... It sounds like that's where you're about to go, bro. Are you good?
Nobody's ever came to me. I have never seen another version of myself come to me and talk to me.
Okay.
So I'm not crazy.
Good. Have you, Brock?
No.
Have you, Evan?
Yeah.
Wait, when you dream, are you going into another dimension or like another world or what?
I think that's
'Cause, like,
a
you feel
topic
like
for
you're
another podcast.
Yeah, that's deep.
Can we save that?
Yeah.
Do you care?
No.
All right. We're going to save that because we're at 33 minutes. I'm going to write that down. But thank you guys for watching today's podcast. You guys have any final words? Usually have something abrupt to say at the end.
Michelle Obama
Like
is
we're
a
getting
man.
controlled by the government or freaking Bush did 9/11.
Don't be a vegan. Don't be a vegan.
Or don't be a vegan or any of those things.
Oh, I don't have one today.
I have one. If you see yourself come back to you, then don't tell anybody.
Because you'll be put in an insane asylum.
What if that actually happened? Like, no one believed you, so you got put in the insane asylum?
That could be like... Yeah, because no one would
That's
believe...
like how it plays out in a movie.
Yeah.
It is.
And then, like, the whole world gets, like, taken over.
They're like, like, it's a joke. Because it's in a movie. Because no one else saw except for you, but it really did happen.
Or, like, someone has superpowers. Superpowers are real.
That's another topic for another day.
We're wrapping up.
Gosh. Thank you guys for watching today's podcast. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button down below and like this video. And go to my account for more videos like this one. And leave some topics down below if you made it this far in the podcast. The view duration is going up. It's at like 9 minutes and 10 seconds now. So I know you may possibly skip through to this point. And if you did, leave some topics down below, some more conspiracies. Otherwise, we're going to make some up off of the top of our heads. So thank you guys for watching this podcast. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.